Meeting your Turkish partner's parents for the first time can be very exciting and also can be have a lot of emotions and a lot of fears and a lot of anxiety together with everything. And I know when you're meeting your in-laws for the first time, you want to make sure that you are actually giving them the first impression, like, you are a good person. If you are a lady, you are a good lady. You are a good man if you're a man. So I want to share my insights when it comes to actually marrying maybe a Turk. Maybe you are a man, you are marrying a Turkish girl, or maybe you are a girl, you are going to get married to a Turkish man, and it is your first time visiting the in-laws or meeting the in-laws. If you're wondering why am I sharing it, is because I'm a Kenyan. I'm married to a Turkish man. We have been together for almost 5 years, and it has been a very good journey. And I want to share with you in a relationship, or maybe in like relating to my first experience when I met my in-laws, my Turkish in-laws. Now you might be thinking that, oh, this is just normal, it is normal thing. Yes, it is a normal thing. It is it is a normal thing to meet your parents. But when it comes to cultures and stuff, especially in Turkey, it can be very, very exciting and also very different. Because let me tell you, even when you're marrying a Turkish partner, remember that the family plays a very big role, and they might choose whether you stay or whether you are going. So let's dive in without wasting any time. I'm super excited for this one because my first time experience was you don't want to miss this. I'm gonna be sharing with you tips if you are getting married to a Turkish person and you're meeting the partners, your partner's in-laws for the first time, and you're wondering what will you say, what will you do, what will you wear. I'm gonna be giving you some tips that are gonna help you to relax, because I don't want you to be nervous. I want you to be yourself. I don't want you to get nervous and act like a lost chicken. I want you just to be yourself. Now, the very first thing, especially this goes to the ladies, because they make, Tamama will come to make food for you. Tamama?
Food?
Tavu pilau. Okay? Mustafa is telling me he wants some food. Now, this goes for the ladies. For the first time, if you're meeting your Turkish in-laws, please, ladies, try to wear modesty. Try to wear decently. That is the word I want to use. Don't just wear anything. Don't just wear any mini skirts and stuff like that. Even though I know that when it comes to Turkish people, or maybe the Turks, they really love and accept you to wear the way you are, and sometimes they love people who actually wear some sort of mini skirt and just showing off, but not too much showing off. Okay, so for the first time, try to wear something that is trendy, something is actually modest, something that is actually elegant, something that shows respect to the parents. Because let me tell you, Turkish parents or maybe Turkish families, they really value their families and their parents and their mothers. And when you come for the first time, if you are a lady, your mother-in-law gonna just give you that look, like she's gonna start looking at you from the toe to the way you are actually sitting or dressing, and up to your hair. And from that first look, she's gonna make maybe assumptions, or maybe she's gonna actually say something about you. So try to wear elegantly and don't show off. If you have those, we know ladies, we have those beautiful parts. Don't show off too much, and don't cover yourself too much like a lost chicken, or maybe a chicken that has been drained. Don't do that. Okay, just be yourself, wear decently, wear smart, and go and meet them. If your man, try as much as possible, don't also open your shirt and go, I'm going. Try to be yourself and wear elegantly. Don't wear official, and don't be too tight on yourself, and don't wear pants that are too tight. Just be yourself. You know how to take care of yourself, and meet them and see where you got the girl. and have a talk. Of course, I know Turkish people are very, very generous in terms of actually welcoming the guest, and they want to see you. They want to do what they want to hear your voice. They want to see how you are reacting to certain things. So please, the first tip: wear decently. Number two, like I said, Turkish families value their families so much, especially the elders. When you meet your in-laws, if they are old enough, of course your mother and your father-in-law, they are actually older than you. So try to learn some of the gestures when it comes to greetings, when you are greeting them. In Turkish, when you are meeting your in-laws, especially your in-laws, there is this, your father and mother, there is this respect in terms of greetings. I know for the first time as a foreigner you might not know, but try to ask your Turkish partner to tell you. There is this gesture whereby they do like this. I don't know, they do like you kiss your here and then you kiss the pair on the forehead. It is a very common practice. Kids normally do that. Like someone who is older than you, you might see them doing that almost all the time. So if you're meeting them, and if you are a lady, you are meeting your father-in-law, try to do that. Even your mother-in-law. And for your mother-in-law, try as much as possible to actually hug, or maybe just a little kiss like this. Turks love hugging and kissing people. Not necessarily hugging and kissing people, but people who have relationship with them. So try to hug her, try to show affection to her, try to smile, try to show that you are actually interested in her as much as possible. Okay, and don't forge it. Don't try to overdo it. Okay, just be yourself, relax, and don't talk too much. This is another point that is very important. When you go for the first time, don't try to talk too much. Okay, because sometimes we ladies, we forget and we just start ranting and talking and stuff, and you even include story that nobody has given you, has asked you. Just be yourself, relax. If they have questions, they can ask you. You're gonna see them interacting with you, especially if they are speaking English. If they are not, try to be engageable, even if it is using your sign language and actually using translator and your partner helping you. Don't do it too much. Like, don't talk too much. Okay, don't talk things about your family that they have not asked you. Be yourself, relax, and also don't be into like you are the one who is in the forefront of suggesting. If you're planning for a wedding, oh, we're gonna have this, I want this kind of dress, I want this kind of shoes. No, this is the first time you're meeting your in-laws. Relax, let them serve you food, eat decently. This is another thing, especially for the ladies. Again, when they bring some food, some pastry, some tea or some stuff, drink it, and don't actually show off those bad manners when you are eating. Be yourself. If they're using a spoons and forks, try to use them. Don't use your hands the way you are used in your local place. Okay? Tamam, vidaka. I finish my video, Sondra sleep. Okay? Tamam, finish my video, Sondra. Yep. Adi say Kurushurus. Come say Kurushurus. Adrian. Okay? Now, okay, got to sit down. My next point, which is very crucial and very it's gonna help you to actually upgrade your game. Try to bring a gift. Turkish people love gifting, and they really appreciate when you show them that you actually you bring something for them. Try to bring something, whatever you have. If you are traveling from your local country, just try to bring something that maybe something not too much, but just something interesting for them. For your mother-in-law, if you're meeting your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, and your sister-in-law, if they are your brother-in-laws, try to bring. You don't need to bring for the whole family, but you can bring just something, maybe something that you really love, or maybe some outfits, or maybe some not necessarily see some outfits, because in Turkey we have a lot of good brands when it comes to actually outfits. But still, if you are coming from Africa, you can bring some leisure for your mother-in-law, or some t-shirt for your sister-in-law and stuff like that, and also some food from our local countries, whatever you want to choose. Turks love jewelry, and also they love gold. If you have the potential, buy them some gold stuff. If you can. If you don't, then don't worry, just buy a small gift for your mother-in-law, a perfume, a jewelry, a necklace, some stuff, and come with them. Don't come empty-handed. Even if you are a man, don't. Okay. Now, another tip I want to share with you: if you're meeting them for the first time, try to learn some basic Turkish words. Okay, just try wherever you are. Before you come to meet them, try to learn some basic words. When you meet them, you can actually greet them. For instance, if you're meeting them in the morning, you can tell them "Günaydın anne." Now, "Günaydın" means good morning, and anne means mother, my mother. Anneciğim, my mother. Okay, and if it is your father, it is just the same like baba. Okay, tamam başka, I will make for you when I finish my video. Okay, if it is your father-in-law, just call him baba. It is just similar like Kenyan language. Okay, now, and also if you're meeting them, if you know some Turkish, try to engage with them like nasılsın means how are you. If you're meeting them for the first time, maybe you want to use some words like marhaba, because it is an official word that you can actually use for someone who is a Turkish for the first time. But when you get used to them and you are actually like a family, you're gonna be using other words like "Napio," what are you doing? Maybe "Assalamu alaikum," just greetings. Just few words here and there for the first time. They're gonna be interested to know how much you can speak. Mustafa, yapma bole. Okay. So try to learn some basic Turkish words and just try to engage with them. Okay, if you don't know, they're gonna teach you some if they're willing, or maybe you can ask your partner to teach you some of the basic Turkish words. Now, another tip I want to share with you, it is in terms of actually doing what? Try as much as possible to be ready for the warm welcome, because let me tell you, during the engagement, during the weddings, during the family meetings, Turks love to actually be engageful, and also they have warmth in terms of actually welcoming you. So try to be ready for the warm welcome at home, especially if you're traveling. They're gonna welcome you warmly. Okay, so just be ready and be yourself, like I said. Another tip that I want to share with you is in terms of actually, if you're meeting your in-laws and you know that they are actually not in the same religion as you, because I know most of the Turks are Muslim, even my in-laws are Muslim. But if you are from a religion that is not a Muslim, don't try to bring the religion thing the very first time you meet them. Okay, don't try to be over holy. Okay, it is good to show that you are Christian. You can pray together, you can pray for them, you can thank God, but don't try to dance and do stuff and dance, overdo it, calling all kind of names of your prophets. Don't do that. Okay, try to be yourself and relax for the first time. Even if it is praying, you can do it respectfully, because I know if they are open-minded, they're gonna accept you even if you are a Christian. Okay, show some respect, and when you are talking, don't try to be negative about the religion thing. This goes also for men. If you're coming for the first time and you're meeting your in-laws, don't bring politics. Okay, I know that it can be different when guys are speaking, but don't be too much politician. Don't try to be to show them how much politics you know, and don't try to talk negatively about their sitting president. Okay, depending on which time you're gonna be coming. So don't try to bring those stories a lot. Even if you have some negative maybe things that you have heard about their president, do not try to bring them the very first time. your focus is actually to be like to show a good gesture to your in-laws, and also to your focus should be on your wife, like your wife to be. And don't do it too much, like don't talk a lot in terms of politics and religion. Those are very sensitive issues that I want you to be, or maybe to bear in mind. Are we together, guys? If you are finding value in this content and you want to hear more from me, please do me one favor and actually like the video, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep on learning together. My maybe second last tip I want to give you: try to be in terms of actually love their food. Even if you are not a person who is interested in other people's cultures in terms of actually food wise, no, you're gonna love the Turkish food, because let me tell you, it's super yummy, super delicious, nutritious, healthy wise. So try to show them that you are actually eating, like you are loving their food, okay? Because one of the best, or maybe one of the major thing your wife will be doing for you, if you're marrying a girl, she's gonna be cooking for you. So be ready. She's gonna spoil you with different kinds of food. Turks love their husbands, and they love their families, and cooking is part of them, like it is part and parcel of the women here. I hope I have shared more, maybe a few things that I have left out that we're gonna be catching up this conversation. For now, maybe my last point is actually for you to show respect to their cultures. They have their own different cultures. If they tell you we normally do this and this in our family, try to show interest and try to show acceptance, and also try to be engageful. Also share about your cultures, or maybe about how you normally do it. If they bring Turkish tea, try to drink it. Even if you are not a person who is normally drinking the black tea, maybe if they bring some coffee, try to drink it, okay? Try to show those cultures, those different cultures, interest in them. Otherwise, I hope I have shared a few things that are gonna help you for the first time. If you are meeting your in-laws, be yourself, be confident, smile always. Don't be gloomy, don't be showing off. If you are sad, they don't like people who are sad. Try to smile, try to talk with confidence, and also try to be just yourself. I hope this is gonna help you. Until next time, guys, I'll rush to make some food. Bye bye.